There is big breaking news, and it's just coming down within the last few minutes. The governor of California, Gavin Newsom, has declared a statewide emergency due to the unprecedented high wind events that are taking place, which have resulted in the sort of fires that you're seeing right there. A statewide emergency declared in California moments ago by Gavin Newsom. The massive Kincade fire is burning in the north and quickly spreading, forcing more than 180,000 people to evacuate. Look at the mandatory evacuation zone here. It is now stretching all the way to the coast. The fire is only 10% contained, no change from this time yesterday. And firefighters say that they hope to contain the fire by November 7th. So far, some 30,000 acres have been burned. More than 31,000 structures, though, are threatened, and many of them have already been destroyed. There are no reported fatalities from up north. Let's go to Sonoma County and wine country right now to Geyserville, California, an area that's been hard hit and is under evacuation orders. NBC's Sam Brock is there for us. And Sam, I guess the wind conditions continue to be a threat. As such, we have this statewide emergency.
Candace, good afternoon. The wind conditions were lethal last night. At some points, 80-mile-per-hour, 90-mile-per-hour wind gusts with sustained winds in the 50 to 60-mile-per-hour range. That has come down a little bit today, but still very much an issue because there's going to be a red flag warning until Monday. Behind me, look at the homes. There, you'd have to imagine, Candace, that there were people living here, families living here, who in the last day or two left their homes that look very, very different from what you're seeing right now, and went out down Highway 128 here, down north of the area, and then out 101 and out of the Bay Area to try to at least escape what's going on. But in fact, they're going to return to something like this. Total charred homes, trees down, property, life possessions gone, and it's not just this one lot right here. I think you mentioned there have been roughly somewhere in the neighborhood of 80 homes destroyed, all up and down this street. The main artery that connects Napa and Sonoma is right there. So if you just walk with me down this way, what you'll find as you move down the road are probably in the neighborhood of 15 to 20 homes that look like this. Down this road right here, you're going to see a number of fire crews, CAL FIRE, which is the state's firefighting agency, out here right now still trying to go through hot spots and make sure that embers that are caught up don't get carried into other properties and start new spot fires. So you're going to see them down there at the very edge of this street. There is a development with probably 15 different homes in it that are all leveled. You look down that street and you see nothing but rubble. And unfortunately, there are going to be so many of those evacuees who return at some point in the next week or 2 weeks and find that.
Sam, you can see the sky is pretty much very ominous, and some 3,000 state, local, federal personnel right there on the ground, one of them right there behind you, but a statewide emergency declared in California.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.